Hello guys, Yanis here from SKAN Heating, and I would like today to thank Jason. Jason, thank you very much indeed for the question in the comments. And actually Jason asked me how the 3-port valve works, what has internally. And also he asked me, also can you tell us how that works, the 2-port valve. Jason, I would like to thank you so much for the opportunity. Also, I would like to remind all of you guys, if you have any questions or if you want any video, please ask me. I will be more than happy to do it for you. And let's dive in. In this case, in order, guys, to show you what's going on internally on the 3-port valve, it is very important to create, of course, a little circuit here with a timer here, with a boiler, which internal is the system boiler, which internal there is a circulation pump, the room stat, and the cylinder thermostat. Also, it's very important to write down here a little table to know for each station, for example, what's the mode off, what's the voltage we expect, hot water, what's the voltage to expect, in which cable, orange, white, or gray, hot water, what's the voltage we expect, and heating only. So off, hot water and heating only. And let's dive in, guys. First of all, here we have the 3-port valve. The functional position, the position actually, which is say that when this one is no powered, everything is off, is constantly hot water. Remember, B is hot water, position A is heating, and AB is the flow of the boiler. So default position is the position with the hot water. Let's see what we have before we go to the circuit inside. There are 2 micro switches and 1 motor and 1 spring, those 3 things, and a small PCB board with 1 diode and 2 resistance. As the motor moves, first find the first switch, switch 1, and then if we go ahead on the 3rd position, it apply to switch 2. They don't work at the same time. First works switch 1, that's why we say switch 1, and then apply to switch 2. Let's crack on. Let's say we need hot water. If we need hot water, we have to supply power to the orange. Let's go to the timer. We need hot water. 1 position, hot water off. 3 position, hot water on. Let's go to 3. The timer apply to 3. Give the power through this bridge here. Then go through the red cable, number 6. Go through the cylinder thermostat, always because we have to control the temperature. If demand, the thermostat for hot water go to position 1, and the position 1 go to 8. And then we supply the boiler, and also we supply the orange cable which going to the position 2 of switch 2, but here we have 2 resistance which drops down a lot the voltage, so we cannot actually move the motor. As a result, what we have, the boiler start working on the default position, which is hot water only, and the circuit start to work. The next step, we can ask, for example, for hot water and heating. That's the mid position. We have already supply to orange power, and we have to also supply to white power. So go to the timer and see heating on is number 4. Number 4 is here. We send to the room stat, and if the room stat asks for heating, then the voltage go through that way, number 5. Number 5 go to the white cable here, and the white cable going to white position on the 3-port valve. So we have white now on, orange on, and let's see what's happening internally. The white feed the motor through that position, and the motor start to move it. As long as the motor start to move it and go to the mid position, this particular switch change position and go to this. When that's going to this, the motor stopped working. And also, let's see what's happened with the other cable, which is the internal cable, feed it through the internal bridge, and one diode here make the AC current. Let's do it here, guys. I hope you understand, guys. This is the AC, and after that we have the DC. AC, DC. This is after the diode. Then we hit with the DC power the motor, and the motor, when it has on the windings DC, stop to this position like a brake pad. So as soon as they move in the middle position, this switch cut off and change position, and the other one stay as it is and feed the motor with the DC power. As a result, here we have mid position of the valve, as long as we keep feeding with the power on 240 volt on orange and 240 volt on white. In this case we have hot water on both directions. And if we want only heating, then we have to supply power to gray as well. So let's put some colors there to do it slightly easier. Power here, and also power here. So all the cables are part of the earth and neutral, receive power, and let's see internally what's gonna happen. If we supply to the gray power, which is this cable here, here we have already the position of the switch 1 to supply power. This power is gonna push the motor to the end position. Let's do it with green here. And the rubber ring here is gonna move here. As a result, we blocked the hot water to go into the hot water cylinder and allowed only to go to heating. As a result, now, as long as we keep feed the motor with power, this one go to the end and push the rubber shield to block number B, and hit the second switch, which is the time now to energize, and we have another current which is go through the white and the orange to the motor, and the motor constantly stay on the position number 3, which is the hot water only. I'm not sure if you are happy with this explanation, guys. I did my best. Please feel free to give me your feedback, your questions, your concerns, and I will promise you I'm not going to delete this sketch until I will hear your questions. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and wait for your comments. Thank you.